Hey, what's going on, everybody? Michael Fireborn here, out in nature, doing a little hiking, getting some vitamin D, well needed, well deserved. Coming to end of this cleanse, officially, technically, we wrapped it up. Let's say 11 days official. And although it's not really over right now, it's just that I'm welcoming back in more solid foods and am getting away from just the one smoothie and juices all day. But now, fruit throughout the day, snacking on and making a nice meal at the end of the day. Super simple stuff, salad, homemade hummus. Right now, I've got some buckwheat sprouting. Started soaking it yesterday, and so I just checked them and rinsed them before I got on the trail just now, and they're starting to sprout. So tomorrow, I'm gonna make some granola in the food dehydrator. So I'm so glad I decided to get back on this cleanse kick, because it has been a while, and it used to really be a normal part of my routine and my yoga practice to do a cleanse at least every 3 months, along with liver detox. And I've just been out of that flow for some time now. And, it is what it is, the ebb and flow of life. We get busy and we have things change and we go with the flow. At least that's what I do. So now I am really excited because I've gotten through this cleanse here for the past 11 days of being really intentional with my nutrition and my diet. And now I'm just dialing it in so that my daily routine is cleaner, lighter, and more energetic. That is to say, normally before I started this cleanse, my diet is relatively clean compared to most people. I mean, I really eat the same thing every day. In the morning, I have sometimes nothing, but then at lunch, I'll have like a big bowl of quinoa, and I put some almond butter or peanut butter in there with dates and raisins and coconut flakes, coconut oil, sea salt, and maybe, some like blueberries or fruit. So I have a big bowl of that. And then I'll snack on stuff throughout the day, fruits, or maybe I have like a Lara bar or something like that. And then I have a huge dinner, which is usually rice with steamed veggies and some kind of dal or beans or something along those lines. I do want to emphasize, that was one of the things that I really was starting to get more refined and dive more into the subtleties of the quantities of what I'm eating, because everything that I'm eating and feeding my temple is, for the most part, 80% of the time, it's all super good stuff, super good food, whole foods, organic, not processed, fresh food that I make. But the quantity of the foods that I've been eating is not really where I want it to be, over consuming. And that's just a big part of our culture. The American culture is overconsume everything. We overconsume everything. First of all, you do not need 3 meals a day. That's ridiculous. 3 big meals a day is way too much food for most people. Most people aren't out in the fields working, breaking their back, having to expend all that energy. Most people these days are sitting at a computer, or maybe they're, walking around an office, but there's definitely no need for 3 big square meals a day. It's just way too much food. Normal human beings, even, our ancestors walking around the plains of North America, or walking around the plains of Africa, or trudging through the hills and hillsides of Ireland and the Netherlands, wherever your people are from, all of our ancestors ate with moderation. You had food that you would hunt and gather, and you lived by that, where if you found some meat, you found an animal, good. Maybe you were smoking it, setting it aside, but you weren't just pulling up to a small building and ordering cheeseburgers that have hamburger buns and hot dog buns with corn syrup and preservatives and all kind of crap, and cheese from animals that are stuffed full of hormones and given all sorts of vaccines and steroids, and fed grain that is sprayed with Roundup and all kind of just nonsense. you know where I'm going with this. So the moderation is what we need, whether we're eating super healthy or whether we just have the standard American diet. Most people eat way too much. So I'm really excited to just dial things back down, which I've already done, but keep them dialed down here so that I'm not just stuffing my face all day with, stuff and food in amounts that I don't need. I like feeling light. I can see it in my face and in my body. I'm not a heavy guy to begin with. I keep in shape, but even just over these past almost 2 weeks now, my shape in my face and the lightness in my body is right where I feel optimal. I feel good. I know, like, if I pick up a bag of chips, tortilla chips or something like that, when I wake up the next day, I see it in my face. I have bags under my eyes, my face is puffy, and just anytime I decide to eat crap food, I want to have a pizza, which I love pizza, and I'm not like done with pizza. I'll have a pizza, every other month or something, or once a month, depending on how I'm feeling, where I'm at. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I exercise, I work out, I earn my keep, I do what's good for this temple most of the time. And it's not about becoming a monk or being super strict. It's about being moderate. It's about being honest. It's about staying the middle path. And there's one thing I wanted to bring up, because this is something that I don't necessarily agree on, although I haven't spent too much time thinking about it. But there's this whole idea of having a cheat day. I don't understand that term. I mean, I actually do understand why people say it. I actually get what they're saying, but a cheat day, it just doesn't resonate with me. I'm not cheating, because it's like, who are you cheating? Are you cheating? Who are you cheating? You just look at it, you're cheating yourself. So it's like, one day I'm gonna cheat on myself and not treat myself good. I rather just look at it as like, you earned I rather just look at it as moderation. That's what it is. It's moderation. You have a tongue, and you're in that body. Your tongue likes to experience the sweets and the sours and the crunchy and all the different things that we can play around with in this world with regard to the satiation of our tongue and the chemicals that get released. Being a human being on this planet is all about learning how to bring your animal body and your desires and the sense pleasures under your control. If you've got your animal on a tight leash and you live your life with some discipline, if you want to let the dog off the leash, in my case, let the dragon off the leash every once in a while so they can have a little fun, fly around, explore this world, taste the taste, feel the feels, that's okay. But you put that dragon, or you put your dog, you put your cat back on the leash. That's what's going on. You are here to become a master. And in order to be a master, you've got to first master your thoughts, master your breath. That helps you to master your body and your animal. And eventually you become a spiritual master, a master of spirit. And to get to that place, you have to master this world. You have to come to a place in your life where you master all that this world, all of the temptation, all of the desires that it can throw at you. You master it, and then you move beyond to the next stage, and then it's about the next stage. And you don't even worry about what that is until you get there. So anyhow, that's it for now. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm having a good time. Just gonna get back off this mountain, get to the car, hit up the grocery store. Gotta get me some cucumbers go home and make an awesome salad. In the meantime, I hope y'all are doing well. May all beings everywhere treat one another with love and respect. May all beings everywhere take time every day for meditation. May all beings everywhere find moderation in all areas of their life. Peace.